Hello again, this is Will Gomez and I want to welcome you to another installment of Trading 101 from the Perpetual Pip. Today's discussion is going to be on reasons why the Forex is traded. We're going to explore, in addition to what we discussed in our last segment, just what the Forex is. Today we're going to explore why traders tend to choose this exchange as an avenue for their financial success. Trading tends to be something of an alluring concept for traders or for people in general, of course, that have reached an economic point in their life where they have put away just enough funds to kind of attempt at thinking of making their funds work for themselves as opposed to constantly working for their funds. So the concept then is, okay, well, what do I do? What avenue do I take to be able to help to continue to grow this nest egg and be able to achieve financial freedom, success in retirement, and not actually a worry-free retirement, better yet, etc., etc. So when it comes to actually looking into the different markets, this is where traders can get a little disillusioned. When traders find out that they're going to have to look at charts, or they see images like what you see here on the right, where people are just going absolutely bananas. This is the New York Stock Exchange trading floor. Things can be a little heated in the actual trading room, right? When it comes to Forex trading, though, Forex trading is a bit different than this, right? This is one of the main differences that I personally find very attractive to Forex trading, is that Forex trading does not get conducted in this manner. Instead, most of Forex trading is actually conducted from the comfort of your own home, kind of like what we're doing right now. So Forex trading does not need to become a super massive mess. Instead, what we need to do is we need to learn the appropriate skills to be able to make sense of the chaos, and that's what we're here to do together. Now, how is it, or when is it, that an exchange is necessary? Well, a few years back, as I mentioned in my About Me page on perpetualpip.com, I have an automotive background. So I actually started in the auto industry in the United States. The company that I worked for was Mercedes-Benz of North America. Now, well, among others. If it's a big, fast brand name, I've worked for them and done, you name it. Sold them, worked on them, what have you. I've been involved with it. In any case, we'll use Mercedes as an example. For the most part, from the first world all the way to the deserts of Africa, someone has had some sort of exposure with Mercedes-Benz. They're the first automaker after all. However, Mercedes-Benz of North America is just a representation of the actual manufacturer, right? It is a German automobile being sold on the US market. So in this example, we'll just say that the new model year is about to be released. The new models, the new S-Class, E-Class, what have you, GL. They're getting ready to release the new models. And so Mercedes-Benz of North America says, well, hey, I want the new models so that I can sell them here. Send me some new Mercedes. Now, naturally, what is being produced in the United States to be able to pay for goods and services is the US dollar, right? But I can't just go ahead and send the US dollar over, or a bucket load of US dollars over to Germany, because their currency is the euro, right? So me sending over US dollar to them is just not an option. It's not something that I can do. I, being Mercedes-Benz of North America, am a customer, and I'm looking to acquire a good or service that they produce. So in order for me to do that, I need to an extent, make it convenient for them. I want something they have. So I've got to make it convenient for them. I've got to pay them in something that they find acceptable. Much the same as in travel, right? When you travel, you don't just fly to another country with pockets full of your own money. You will usually exchange it either in your home country, or when you arrive at your destination, you will exchange it for something that can easily be traded. Now, if you're an American, the US dollar, the petrodollar, does tend to be accepted very widely around the world. But it's not always going to be the case. So most likely you're going to be performing some sort of exchange. That's a very small example. This is a much larger example. When I go to perform this exchange to be able to change the currency that I have to be able to buy or facilitate trade, as we discussed in our last session, this is what the Forex is meant to do. Now that I have euro, I can pay Germany to be able to buy the new model year, bring it over to my dealership, sell, 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 and the cycle continues. This is one transaction for a single dealership for a single automaker. Okay, for a single automaker. These are happening globally on a vast scale every single day. Travel, you name it. If it involves an exchange, if you have to pay for it, it's more than likely going to go through the Forex. People need cash, people need goods, people need services, people need to trade. If you enjoyed this discussion on how or why a Forex transaction takes place, I should say, then feel free to like this video and subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe to the channel, you'll be receiving additional notifications of every time I put out a new video, and you'll be able to enjoy that content. If you like, you can also join us at perpetualpip.com, and you can sign on there. Sign up, and account creation is completely free. You'll get the access to this content as well, and all future content that I put out in my tutorial section. But if you decide that you've learned enough and you want to actually give the market a chance, I cover all the exchanges: Forex, crypto, stocks, options, you name it. We can take a look at it together. Trading is trading. So if you decide you want to join me, feel free to go ahead and do that. Perpetualpip.com. This has been Will Gomez. Stay tuned for the next lesson. How is the Forex traded?